mountain, I look down and see a world I was once underneath. I stand on this mountain and I look down. My mind is more than it once knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Then I knew. Now you're here. You're here. You're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be than found me see. Found me see. I climb down this mountain and I look around just to see that everyone used to be me. I climb down this mountain and I look around. My mind embracing more than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth, than the truth. Now you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Found me see. Found me see. I once was blind, but now I see the beauty of the world before me. Now you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Now you're here, you're there. Now everywhere with me. If this is lost, then there's no place I'd rather be. Found me see. Found me see. Found me see. Found me see.
What is up? What is going on with my peoples? I know I've rescheduled this a couple of times. I had a phone call earlier, so I was scheduled up for 9. And then I forgot that our beautiful Dutchie was live. And I definitely didn't want to miss her live. Why am I little? Oh, that's so much better. So how the hell are y'all? What you been up to? What you been doing? I took a week off. Sometimes it's good to just take a week off and breathe and deal with 3D life. I really like that comment. I appreciate everybody checking in on me. I appreciate everybody DMs, phone calls, text messages, etc. And all the love. You guys all rock. I have the best community there is on the YouTubes. Well, I guess I'm kind of partial to you guys. I'm just sharing the live out. Everybody make sure you hit that thumbs up, share the live out. We want to make sure that as many people that want to come in here can be in here. If you're in the bushes, and even if you're in the bushes, your leader won't know you're here. So it is okay to go ahead and hit the like button. Let's see. I know some people probably are not going to be in here, but I'm going to do my normal thing and shout everybody out just because they were in here because they thought I was going live. Look there. Drifty was first. Arctic was second. Paula was third. Arctic said, I'm here for the last 30 minutes. Have to be on panel with Dutchess. Oklahoma Missing. That's where I went tonight. Was Oklahoma Missing at 9 o'clock. There's my far Q. She was in here hanging out with us. There's Taylor. Kimber says, hello. 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 Happy, I'll say good Friday. All just spoke with my granddaughter. Oh, she's the most precious baby. The granddaughter is we may be playing Whack-A-Troll. Absolutely. Absolutely. The only thing I ask is if we do play Whack-A-Troll tonight, don't block them from the channel. Just time them out for at least, a day or so. Just put them in timeout like little children should be put in timeout. Just put them in the corner. They'll be fine over there in the corner while they lurk in the bushes. It is set on 20-minute subscribers only mode, and I did that because if you want to come in and listen to me, it'll take 20 minutes for you to subscribe. I swear the Catholics name Good Friday because it's Lent is over. They can go back to eating meat on Friday. Can't wait for the Easter Bunny. She just turned 4. Yeah, no, we're not whacking Taylor. Taylor got paranoid there for a minute. Wonder what it's called. Let's hang up on this day. He's 33, smart ass mouth. I don't know where he gets. What idea comes from Otis. What it says 40 with a smart ass mouth. 2 years married 2 years ago. Lovely girl and gained a teenage daughter. Hell yeah. Bonus kids are the bestest. Yeah, I get that. My grandson lives in Kentucky, so I don't get to see him near as often as I would like to, but what can you do? Howdy, neighbors. Hello. Hello. There's where I rescheduled the live again. Heading over to Dutchess's. Be here. I was going to do it again. My stomach's kind of feeling a little weird. We went out and had Japanese tonight, and thank you, Avery, for being here. I don't know if Country Stomach did well with Japanese. Lisa Joe's in the house. Welcome in, Lisa Joe. There's JC. Thank you so much for being here, JC. All right, I think I got everybody. Oh, Doodle was having mom withdrawals. That's terrible, Doodle. Y'all know what I did? I done left my damn tea sitting over here on the counter. I wonder if I can get to it with y'all. Probably not. We'll see, though. Let me see if I can get it to it with y'all. Hang on. No, I'm going to take you off for a second. Okay. Now I got my tea. Oh, come on in. We don't buy it unless you want us to. Facts. Judge anybody for their freaky deaky wants or needs. There's Arctic in the house. Amazing live with Dutchess Arctic with all the missing people out of Oklahoma. Those lives are so important to get as many faces as we out as we can. And I love it when we find out they're found safe. I think I said hi to everybody. Chris is in the house. Thank you so much, Chris, for being here. Don't stay up too late. There's Miss Barbara. Hi, Miss Beautiful Barbara. Thank you for being here. Okay, I think I hit everybody. Oh, man, it's been a crazy week, hasn't it, y'all? Good Lord. I have been checking in on a daily basis with the team and our Discord, our team Discord, and kind of letting them know I'm okay. They knew what was going on. I had some personal stuff going on that I had to deal with that was very heavy personal stuff. And when you do what you do here and you're, an actual advocate and you actually do things for families, it gets really heavy. So when it gets too heavy, you don't want to drown, and you're no good to families if you're not in a good state of mind. So I just wanted to give myself some time to get back balanced out. I did try to do the TikTok Tuesday, and my alt TikTok account would not let me log in. So that did not work out so well. Taylor says she has cops all over the place. Why? What happened, Taylor? Spill the tea. What's going on in your place? What's happening in your area? Hello, my sister. Hello, hello. I heard that Dutchess said that Jess, Granny's watching, for those of y'all that don't know, won the slap back. That's what it was called. The Pennsylvania Rico with the dirt bags. Not bright. Toot, not bright media. TikTok Tuesday. So TikTok Tuesday is where we stream, myself and Doodle dual stream. We actually triple stream. One of the cases that's very close to me, Bethany Hassel, her brother Vladik Hassel is missing here out of Orlando. So we have TikTok Tuesdays, because if you are on TikTok and go live on TikTok, those lives go down. So I offered a safe place, and Doodle offered a safe place for Bethany to be able to go back and refer to those live streams. They're generally, we start between 8:30, 8:45. The lives generally start at 9 Eastern Standard Time, and we stream those lives so that way that we can, she can always have a place that she can come back and refer to what was said on her TikTok live, or if there was a resource or something like that, because these families go through a lot, and they have 999,772 things going through their mind. So that way, if something's brought up or an idea or something, she can always refer back to our channels. We do stream it on both channels. In the case that something happens to one channel or the other, there's always the other channel. And then eventually what will happen is Bethany offered to let one of our team take over the Vladik Castle YouTube channel, and a secondary StreamYard will be made, and those will be streamed straight to the Vladik Castle channel. So that way she can always refer back to them, and they're all in one localized place over there. So that's our TikTok Tuesday. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. There's Phil in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Phil. Thank you. The anti-slap, whatever it is. I'm not from Pennsylvania. I'm definitely not a lawyer. So either way, Granny's watching one. Shout out to her for being persistent and making sure that Not Bright Media got their asses handed to them, from what I could see from the judge. Don't know, had they stolen Car Tuesday in the area, but don't know about today. You ain't got no scanner, girl. You better download you some Broadcastify. How you gonna be a true crime creator and not have Broadcastify? Girl, get you some Broadcastify. That is free. You put it on that fancy new laptop that you got there. Have it on your telephono, and you will always know what's going on in your area with some Broadcastify. They refiled. Who refiled? Not Bright Media refiled? Not surprised. Good to see you again. Long time no see. Yeah. So that's our TikTok Tuesday. I have the weeks themed out. I just had, like I said, some family stuff to take care of, so I've not been live all week. It's going to be a great day. That reminds me of no, hell, they were, girl, I don't even know what the hell you're trying to say. You're going to have to retype that. Yep, Not Bright. Okay, that's what I figured. And I did see that we had a missing little girl that unfortunately was found deceased in a feed barrel. I think that's what it was. Was it a feed barrel? Something like that. We're saying no foul play. They had dogs out walking them around. Is it a missing person? Paula never late, always fashionably arrived, my love. Yes, Gracie Vick. Yeah, I saw that. It's very horrible. They're always going to lose because they're not bright enough to know how to anti-slap statutes work. I don't think they're smart enough to do anything. Have y'all seen the monstrosity of the billboards that were put up? I'm going to drop this link in case anybody wants to come up and sit on the front porch tonight. Don't know. Our scanner pages have nothing. There's the link in chat if anybody wants to come up and hang out. I've seen that precious little baby. Was the Amber Alert that was put out, is that still an active Amber Alert? I tried to lay down for a minute, so I missed that. Speak.
Roof.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you. Thank you. I had to make sure it was you. I don't want no teeny weenies on my panel. Don't need no teeny weenies.
I ain't got no teeny weenie.
You did see the gross billboards. Yeah, isn't that disgusting? Like, what kind of human being does something like that? Like, those are disgusting. And what I thought was so fucking stupid, there probably will be some adult language tonight. So if you have sensitive ears, trigger warning. So Hong Dong Kong, whatever the fuck his name is, put on Twitter that they had a contract with the Phillies and the stadium, and they're gonna blah 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 blah. Well, see, you're a liar. You're a liar, bub. And I called him out on Twitter and I said, that is a lie, because that is a blip billboard. I've actually used that location before. That is not a billboard that is owned by the Phillies. That is an individual that owns that billboard, because I had to submit billboards 3 times to get one approved at that location. So you're full of shit. That's a blip billboard. And I said, and your little crappy AI version or whatever the hell it is that you're using there, that's not a blip. That's a edited photo, because when you actually video or you take a picture of a blip billboard, they are pixelated because it's an electronic billboard there, not bright media. Pretty disgusting, isn't it, Arctic? Pretty disgusting. Like the fake reward up there on those billboards, and then the disgusting messages that are on them. They are disgusting. Hi, Far. Thank you for being here, my love. Amber Alert was canceled. Child was found safe. Perfect. Let me pull up another tab here so I can get rid of all of those. I knew it was at 12 when I double checked. It was later. Yeah, I was going to go later today, but the girls were like, are we going live? Are you going live? I was like, yeah, let me pull my ass up here and go live. It'll probably do me some good to sit up here and talk with y'all. They were put out by Daddy Dears. You're talking about Daddy Dearest? Daddy Dearest. Yeah, he can just fuck all the way off until he can show me a reason not to fuck all the way off. It goes against terms of service. I don't know how they're even up. Yeah, they're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. Can we do nasty people who are using it for their own profit and not for the right reasons? I wish we could, Chris, but the amount of money that it would take to sue somebody for being a dirtbag, it wouldn't be worth it. We could take that money and we could put it into a 501c3 that's actually out here doing the damn thing. Nick Mick, missing black people, MPIA, MW, MMIW. I could keep going, but I won't. No, he didn't put up the billboards. Not Bright Media put up the billboards. It says on the bottom of them they're sponsored by Cat the Bounty Hunter. Hi, Kimber. Now I'm done ranting for a minute. Are you there? She done fell off the porch, y'all. Where's it at?
Oh,
Is that
hello?
you?
Yeah, it's me. I was going to tell you there was a missing 23-year-old woman. She was found in Hermitage.
Hermitage?
Yeah. And her name was Cassidy. And they found her with a single gunshot wound to the head. They found her on the side of the road, but she did not make it. It was very sad.
Prayers for her family, man. That's
Yeah.
horrible. Was you in here when I debuted the falling off the porch clip?
Yes.
Well, you just fell off.
Here, look right here. I don't think. Help me. Help.
Bawaha.
To do it. They were tapping fingers. Oh, you wore out your tapping fingers, Phil? Aw. Yeah, all of the MMIP, MMIW, MPIA, all those. I was being a smartass, Chris. Dog the Bounty Hunter. I called him Cat the Bounty Hunter because I'm a smartass. Yeah, isn't that sad? Wow, and Hermitage of all places. Hermitage is a nice area too. I used to run the Dollar Tree there. She said,
Well,
help me.
it's gone down over the years.
Has it really?
Yeah, it's not as, fancy.
Are you familiar with Hermitage?
Mm-hmm.
You know where the Target is or was?
Mm-hmm.
And the Jack in the Box?
Mm-hmm.
I managed that Dollar Tree for years and years.
As a matter of fact, I think they found her on Rachel Jackson Lane.
I met, was it Porter Wagner? It was Porter Wagner that wore all the rhinestone suits, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I met him.
I'm surprised you could see Porter for all of the rhinestones.
I met him, and I met, oh God, I can't think of her name. The lady, one of the girls from Hee Haw. The one that always had the lopsided ponytails. She was a
but
sweetheart. I can't think of her name. I'm not a smart ape. Well, thank you, Chris. I'm trying real hard. Because he's a bigger pussy than what's between He's like, all that roast beef. Also, my friend's niece, who is Indigenous, missing with her son. They were found 2 days later. Oh, wow. Well, that's good that they were found. Are they safe? That was my next question. Chris coming in for the win. My Airbnb I was originally going to stay at in Nashville was in Hermitage. Hermitage used to be a really nice area. Yes, they were safe. Perfect. Rhinestone Cowboy.
Porter Wagner ain't no cowboy.
He would go to Arby's every morning and have coffee. He would have coffee at the Arby's. That is great news, JC. That is amazing news.
But the girl she wasn't from Hermitage. She was from somewhere else.
She was from somewhere else.
Yeah, but she was from somewhere else in Tennessee.
That's really sad. I hate to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Steve is headed back up there to search in Kingsport. I don't know if he's going to search for Holland or both of them.
Or Layla.
Yeah, I know he's the PI on both of their cases. Hell, he might be going to search for both of them. I don't know. I don't know. Doodle was live with Klein earlier tonight. I need to read up on that story and catch up on that. I've got a couple of families that I've been researching. Well, I said I was taking a break. I took a break from lives, I guess was the best way to put it, because when you do what we do, you try to take a break, but cases find you, and you just, when you have a good reputation and families trust you, they tend to have other families either reach out to you or they put you in contact with other families. So I do have two families cases that I'm working on. One is a missing girl and one is a murdered woman. And those will be probably next week so I can give them my full attention. And the one case breaks my freaking heart, man. She's just a baby. And the other lady had 2 babies and she was murdered. So those are going to be 2 really good cases that once I get everything gathered up, I'll put it in the team chat. And that way Arctic and Doodle, or if you want to cover them, share them, do all the things so we can bring some awareness, man. So I kind of took a break, but I kind of didn't take a break. I really haven't been myself. I at least had some personal stuff going on, and it was rather draining. Last certainly not least, Church Ray, how about you, Rainbow Wizard? Happiness ever after. Oh, Phil. I miss seeing you around, Phil. My daddy said I didn't have anything nice to say. Keep my mouth shut, so I won't go about Layla's mother. I will. I don't care. I don't give 2 shits. Like, that whole case is a whole ass mess. And she, has went on TikTok and made herself a huge platform over there. I will give her the fact that she went to Advocacy Con, and that actually shows some kind of effort. But that girl's case is a whole fucking mess, and so is Holland's. Like, But anymore, like, and this is since shortly after I started my channel, I see Tennessee and I'm like instantly cringed. Like, my whole body just cringes. I'm like, God, not Tennessee. What the fuck? At night, but nice to see you dance. I come across and treats me and needs to be looked at. Well, there's Mark Schumann. Thank you so much for being here. Miss Jason, did you get lost or kidnapped? What happened to them? Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just kind of wanted to pop in and do a Barely Alive. You guys know that the Barely Alives are not where we cover cases extensively. They're just kind of where we chit-chat, talk, catch up on current events, emotional outbursts, complaints, all the things. Kimber, are you starting cooking tomorrow, or are you waiting until this weekend?
I'll wait till Sunday. I'll probably do some prep tomorrow. I have to go tomorrow and Get a ham and a turkey breast.
Shoot the breeze. Right. Absolutely, Chris. After the week I've had, I need to just sit up here and shoot the breeze. Shoot at the breeze, shoot the breeze, skeet shoot, whatever the case may be. Target. All the things. All the things. All the things. So, how's the weather in Tennessee?
It's actually been quite lovely.
Is it?
Not too bad.
Well, it's been sweat down your ass crack during the day here, and then now
Well, of
it's
course it
63.
has. It's Florida, so yeah.
Yeah, you go outside and instantly your butt crack sweating. But other than that, the evenings have been nice.
Yeah, I remember my time in Florida, you know. You take a shower and get all cleaned up, and you go outside and you're like, why did I even take a shower?
Mm-hmm. If Jenner Sentinello was so concerned about Layla, she would have reported her missing immediately instead of her dad lives several states away. Convenient. Layla went missing during a custody dispute with her mom over Nova Grace. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have much nice to say about the woman at all. Literally, all she will get from me is that she went to Advocacy Con Arctic. I just don't. I know some inside information, and I don't have much nice to say. So I'm kind of like with you. I'm not going to say much at all, other than kudos for going to Advocacy Con. But sometimes people do stuff like that to get what's the word I'm looking for, Kimber? Oh yeah, it came to me. Recognition.
Yes.
You gotta make sure everything.
Recognition.
Recognition. Yes, that's what swamp ass means. I think I have a swamp ass. Hang on, we'll see. Oh, maybe it's swamp gas. Swamp gas my ass. Sorry, I didn't mean to disappoint. It was not swamp ass. It was swamp gas. Thoughts and prayers going towards the people who are going to be affected in Iowa, and prayers to the people in Tallahassee that were hurt by a creep. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. The Seminole, the Florida, shit, is it FSU? Florida State University. Barbara says it's lovely there. Clout. There you go. There's another good word. Absolutely. Look at Doodle. Oh.
Notoriety.
Notoriety. There's another good word.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at what I did. Look at me.
We have a whole thesaurus going on tonight. Yeah, I thought it was FSU. Thank you, love. Mom, I'm late. I'm here. I thought the live was tomorrow. No, Leslie, I'm all over the place tonight. It's a bipolar scheduled live. The live could not make up its mind, or maybe Mom couldn't make up her mind what time she was going live. So I figured I would just do this thing. It's like last week, I guess it was like Wednesday-ish. No, my days are running together. Saturday-ish, maybe. Craig was like, you need to go live. You need to go live. I was like, I don't want to go live.
Oh, Leslie, it's good to see you too, honey.
Oh, shit. 2 deceased and 15 shot? That's terrible, Phil. I hadn't checked the update on it. I was out and about in town when it happened. Nice from one boat pilot ticket. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Leslie. Thank you so much for being here. You're so amazing. Thank you for coming in. Mom's brain went squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. Yep, it was a squirrel. It was just a really freaking hard week. You know, one of those things, trauma, tragedy, bullshit, life, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, thank you. Thrifty made a cup with that swamp gas, my ass. It's on, I think it's on her website. I saw that, Phil. I saw that, son of a sheriff's deputy. I'm not surprised, though. I'm honestly not surprised. It's just as freaking corrupt down here as it is in Tennessee. Oh wow. Damn, Doodle. Now I'm gonna ask Doodle a question. So because it was his father's service weapon, will that officer be held accountable for it being his service weapon? Here. Evil lurks everywhere. It does. It does. Evil be in the bushes. Evil be all up in your bushes. It'd be in your bushes. It'd be peeking in your windows. Sometimes it'll sit down at your kitchen table and you'll sit there and eat with it. Not even realize you're eating with evil till it's too late. And then you're sitting back going,
Let's see, I don't know. Let me think. Let me knock on Mr. Noggin. Who could trick us into doing that? Could have been Satan.
if he was a minor, most certainly. I don't know if he was a college student, if he'd been a minor. Hi, Dutchie. Hi, darling. I got to get a hot to say I'm listening. Thanks for supporting tonight. Oh, thank you so much for everything you do, Dutchie. And thank you for doing the live with Arctic. It was amazing. It's so important to get these missing people out there. I appreciate everything you do, love. As long as it's not in the tub, we can. As long as it's not in the bathtub, we can beat evil. Well, Leslie, I mean, I guess if you had like a toaster in the bathtub, that could be pretty evil. Just saying. He's in his 20s. Damn. Yeah. Girl, where did you send it? To the Face of Books. She is doing a great job with the states. Where'd you go? Right here. And I love the poll, like letting the chat choose. I thought that was a really great idea. I love that. Hear about the weapon would be contributing to negligence, culpable. Give it a sweet. Girl, I fake it till I make it. I can't pronounce half the towns, half of the names. I be faking it. Just fake it till you make it. That's what you got to do. I be like, it's a Washington. What'd you say? I said it was Washington.
Phil, I think what Doodle said is because he was in his 20s, he will not be, the officer is not, won't be held responsible because the kid was in his 20s. So it's not going to be a hold up the rug while I give this a sweep case. Because it's not going to be contributory negligence or negligence or equally culpable. Bah, get it out, Kim.
Spit it out. It don't belong to you.
Right.
Thank you, Taylor, for sending that. I'm not going to pull that up on my screen because I wouldn't piss down their throats if their guts were on fire.
Leslie, he's doing good. He's doing good. Thank you for asking. He's doing good. Still on his medication, but he's doing good.
You need more players for trivia. Well, you got Ed up there, and Ed answers all the questions, Taylor. The doctor goes well. Yes, hope the doctor does go well. 100%. You know, if I'm here, much left to all. Back to bed. Good night, sweetheart. Get some rest. You got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Make sure you let us know how it goes.
Yes, and if you don't go to bed, Dutchess, we're going to tell nonsense that you didn't go to bed.
Ooh, Kipper pulling out the big guns. Gonna tell nonsense on you. The officer is his mom, not his dad. Oh, wow.
Pulling out the big guns.
I think I smoked too much. My chest was hurting me yesterday, and it scared me. I'm not even going to lie, y'all. Getting old sucks. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, I think I just smoked too much. So I'm doing really well today, I will say. I FaceTimed my son last night. He goes, or the other night, and he goes, Mom, your hair's turning gray. No shit. You know what causes that? Children. You would think that the officer would be responsible for his weapon. I mean, anybody with a weapon, you're responsible for it. It should be in a lock safe position or a place. Quell? What the hell is quell? Kill? I don't even know how to pronounce that, dude. Because he's the only one up there. Well, if you get too many people on panel doing a trivia like that, Taylor, you got to do like you on panel and make everybody stay down in the chat so it's a fair trivia. Don't tattle on Dutchess, Kimber. She said don't tattle on me.
I won't tattle on you, Dutchess. But if she comes in here, I'm not responsible.
I'm not old. God, Chris, I feel old. You are getting old. Is your hair turning gray yet, Drifty?
Love you, Dutchess. Sweet dreams, honey. Let us know how tomorrow goes.
Yes, it is the main reason for grays. And I'm not even getting like the cool skunk stripe either. I'm getting like the half Mustang stripe down the side of my head. Like I really thought I was going to get like the badass skunk stripe. Because I had like 3 or 4 of them come in right in the middle. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to get the cool skunk stripe. No, it's like the side of my head. I'm going to have like a sideways. I need to quit vaping. It's hard to quit. I gave up cigarettes 2017. That's awesome, Dutchie. I can't vape. The girls that live in there probably can't do anything else. I don't know, but I don't know either. No, Leslie, I'm not going to stop smoking. My mama didn't raise no quitter. That is amazing. Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for all you guys do. I did miss y'all's live tonight, but I will definitely catch it on replay, crew. Good night, Dutchie. Thank you so much for being here, love.
Dirty, that's what I do with mine. I cover them before they spread.
Love you too, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. No, because y'all have numbers and y'all write the numbers down when you... What? I don't have no numbers? I did not have no numbers? Okay, I have the Bride of Frankenstein going on. Yeah, dude, that's... I thought I was going to get like the badass stripe. I guess she does kind of have a sideways stripe. I'll have to do... Don't pay no attention to me, Taylor. No, I don't have a gray. I'll cover them before they spray. Well, that's cheating, Drifty. That was all I could say for sure. That's what I was thinking. Getting noticed for sissies. I'm all gray now. You know, you're getting old when you get granny old one white hair in her chin and jaw, and it just gets longer and longer no matter how much you pluck it out. Oh my God, Leslie. I battle the grays with pure excellence L'Oreal off the shelves. Oh Lord, Phil. Depends on the Department of Law in that state. I'll have to look it up, Doodle. I'm not even sure because now I want to know. Gray is sexy. Oh man, I hate it. It's like lightning strikes. Dude, that would be badass. Gray lightning strikes. Psh, psh. I think when it all turns gray, I'm just going to dread it again. I believe that's what I've decided is going to be the plan. Is I'm just going to dread it again because how badass is a dreaded head full of gray hair? Like that just sounds sexy as hell to me. I'm in a race to chase my hairs down before they run off my head like a damn roadrunner. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, Doodle. Sweet freaking Jesus.
Well, my friend Gillette helps with those, so I don't pay attention as they fall to their death.
Yeah, I don't either. I wouldn't know.
You have white light. I'm so jealous, Doodle. That is cool. That is cool. We should, you know what? When it all turns gray, we can talk Kimber into coming into the Gray Dread Club, and we'll just all dread our hair. Oh, I almost choked on my tea. Dude, like that's giving a new meaning to Grey's Anatomy. Oh my Lord. How badass would that be? Kimber, are you down?
For what? Gray dreads?
Yeah.
I'll think about
Donald
it.
love it. Donald love it.
I'm
It'll be
sure
all
he
sexy.
would. We'll think about that.
I haven't colored my hair in a long time. I think the last time I colored it, it was like fire engine red. That was a while back. There's some photos on the Facebook of me at Ponce Inlet at the lighthouse with fire engine red hair. I don't even know if I can get in my Facebook. Drifty messaged me and said that I had been hacked. Not my channel Facebook, my other Facebook. Mark says, Liz and Billy, you don't pluck the hair out, you use it as a scarf. Oh, or you know what you could do? You could like braid it and just have a braid. I want to dye it so bad, but I'm almost okay with it. Yeah, I probably won't dye mine. I miss your red hair. You look like Aunt Kim. I still have red hair, woman. It's still red. Baklava? I thought baklava was a type of cake, Phil. Is that not what that's called? Baklava? It's kind of got like a coffee taste to it. Kind of creamy, cakey stuff. FarQ says, Doodle, embrace it. You earn it. I wear my white and wrinkles with pride. I earned it all during this life. Oh, Mom, I forgot to ask you about the guitar. He came home late from dinner, the toilet bath, went to bed. I'll ask tomorrow. An 85-year-old to find her burial papers. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm sure we can find something to do with it for a good cause. For those of y'all that weren't here on, well, I didn't stream it, so you wouldn't know this. The guitar that our beautiful, wonderful, amazing ArcticFox donated for the car show. The raffle was Monday night, and Amy was live on TikTok and she did the raffle from a website that randomly picked a winner, and the winner of the beautiful guitar that ArcticFox donated to be raffled off at the car show. Bethany won that guitar, and what Bethany wants to do with the guitar is find a student that plays guitar that is not able to afford one on their own and donate the guitar to that child that would be able to get use out of the guitar. Drifty, that might have been like an old Facebook. Like a really old Facebook. Because I'm in my other, well, I'm not in it, but I'm on my other Facebook. What the hell is that? Oh, wow, that's some guy I used to work with. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? If you get skunk strap, Miss Barbie will be running around Madison County Courthouse. Ho, 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 ho. I had red hair gone. Yeah, we all know about Barbie the mysterious skunk. It's a winter hood. Baklava is also a Greek food. I thought it was a cake for some reason. Oh, you're talking about Brian Koberger's mask. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. Apparently, I'm having a sweet tooth moment. I know what you're talking about now, like with the, what do we call them? I think we call them hunting mask. Like the eyeballs are out of it and it covers your head. Yeah, dude, isn't that awesome? It's very, very sweet. Very thoughtful, Bethany. She's awesome. Lachlan's story fastest orange can be traced back to the Crimean War of 1850s. British the combat bitterly consulting the Battle of Baklava. Huh. That is very interesting. That's very, very interesting. I was going to show you guys my old Facebook here. I'm trying to make sure there ain't nothing like that I don't want to share on a live stream since people are fucking weirdos. Oh, here it is. I call it You Can't See Me, Dear. Yeah, there you go. You can't see me, dear. Look at there. That's me with fire engine red hair.
I like it.
That's Craig. It's Craigatory. Craig. Man, I love that shirt. That was a shirt I got from Bike Week. It's flow grown. And some bastard stole my damn laundry out of the laundromat in Daytona. Fucking assholes. I don't even know what happened to those glasses. Who knows? Yep, that was my red mess. This is the lighthouse, Ponce Inlet. It was quite scary. I think you want to see the day we got engaged. Oh, look. Ain't it sweet?
Aw.
Ew, Mom, that whisper was ew. I had to turn around and look. What you talking about? What's she talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, woman? Isn't that sweet? And there, got my shit kickers on. My Positive Resort and Spa hoodie. I think I had a headband on too. Is that a headband? Yeah, I think it was a headband. But yeah, you see Drifty, it's red. Shit ass. Yeah, the hurricane took that bridge out. It's gone though. It's gone. This is Metropolis Ferry Landing. That's a towboat. This is in Paducah. So I'm standing in Kentucky, and these trees over here behind the towboat, that's Illinois. That's a 10-pound catfish. And I'm muddy because that sumbitch, I fought that sumbitch, and then I put the sumbitch in the truck tailgate, and it got off of the tailgate, and it's come back down this bank right here, and I chased that sumbitch down the bank, and then I stuck my hands inside his gills, and I throwed him back up on the truck, and then I stopped him from moving anymore. That's why I'm all muddy. Sumbitch. I was the only one that got that day. Let's see. Oh, this was the Toby Keith concert. I had VIP tickets. Oh, Craig looked thick there. Y'all, he'd be mad as hell at me. He knew I was showing these pictures of him. Look at him looking all thick. All fuck. All thick and thicker. Oh, look at that. I'll show you guys this. So this is noodling. I ain't been noodling in a long time. This is an angler fish. I put Christmas lights in that bitch. It was my angler fish for Halloween. I was going to do a kraken, and I ended up doing an angler fish, and I made a little, that's a coat hanger, plastic coat hanger. I was proud of my little angler fish. See, and I gave him I drew little fins on cardboard, made him little fins and stuff. I worked really hard on that angler fish. You might be a redneck if you make a fish pumpkin for Halloween. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, this is a Barley A-live, so who the hell knows where we'll end up. Apparently, we're going to creep through my old Facebook that I don't hardly ever use anymore. Oh, this is kind of cool. So I'll tell you guys the story behind this. So, see, this is Tater. And this is Craig. If y'all can see his head, that's Craig's head. It's not the Loch Ness Monster. It's Craig's head. So this is Land Between the Lakes. This is where the dog man killed that family. And I waited till Craig got in the water, and I said, oh, I forgot to tell you where we're at. And he said, where are we at? And this is when I told him, you see the look on his face. He said, where are we at? I said, we're at Land Between the Lakes, where the dog man killed that family. He was like, what the hell? Because I'm a dirty bitch like that. What is this? What is this? Oh, God. Look at this, y'all. Look, if this ain't the most Florida shit you ever seen. It was some guy standing up in the back of a U-Haul driving down the road in Daytona.
Well, that's not safe.
No, look at that. We don't condone this behavior.
We don't recommend.
But he didn't look like he was gonna. Go ahead.
We don't recommend that you try this at home or if you rent a U-Haul.
No, we don't condone this behavior. But he didn't look like he was in trouble or nothing. He was smiling and waving and shit. I was like, what a happy little feller. So noodling is, a lot of people use noodle boxes, Mark, and you actually fish with your hands, and you get your hand about elbow deep into a catfish, some big old mud cat or some other kind of blue catfish, some big old catfish, and you fish with your hands, and you have to go underwater to get them, and you pull them up. It's quite dangerous, but it's a lot of fun. You will want to make sure that you empty all orifices, bladder, and whatnots before you go do it. Yeah, you can definitely get hurt doing it. Yeah, some people use noodling boxes. It's kind of cheating, but I have seen it done. Stowaway. Yeah, he runned off. That's where the big ones are. You could never do that, Nicole. You only live once. YOLO. Could have a family noodling trip, y'all. Yep. And this is the most Daytona shit you ever seen. Yep. And then he shut the door. This is going over the beach to beach side. This is mainland to A1A. For those of y'all that remember Vanilla Ice, A1A is right over this bridge, y'all. And that's the Morgan & Morgan building. If you're anywhere in the United States, you've probably heard the Morgan & Morgan law. There's the men pagan, the menace to the paganist.
Oh,
It's the men pagan.
it looks like she was a
That's
little
girly.
younger there.
That's girly. My girly girl.
They're not
That's when we
pets.
first get. Do not pet. Do not pet her. It's a service harness. On the other side, it's a service dog. I think that was a bar. Probably was a bar. I don't want to show a bunch of people's kids on the big pictures, so we'll go through here and see what else. What? Frog gigging? Oh, I ain't been frog gigging in forever.
Me either.
God, I was knee-high to a grasshopper the last time I went frog gigging. You hear Morgan & Morgan a bunch of times? Yeah, that's where their office is. I was a tomboy growing up in an office and waiting out in the pond, digging the mud mussels to fish with, but I lost the country in me somewhere along the way, I think. Aw, Nicole, you can always get your country back, girl. I'm going to jump in the tub to get bed. Got to go to the funeral home for Mom and go to work for Dar so we can finish these. You have to go to a funeral home? I'm sorry, Leslie. Yeah, you stick them with a pitchfork. You can tell it's not Mammy because the cars aren't humping each other's bumpers going down the road. We could spend on the show for bathroom reading for 15 years. Well, it's a good seasoned book, Phil. My grandma would hold my feet and I would grab the frogs until I was old enough to use a tool. Oh, Lord, girl. Still have frog spears. Mark, you're gonna have to come down to the south. We're gonna have to culture you into the south. Have to get you some southern in you. Oh, here's some sweet babies. Y'all want to see the sweet babies? The sweetest babies. Look at this sweet baby. Hi, sweet baby. That was the sweetest baby. See the babies? Oh, the sweetest little snuggle pups. Those are swamp puppies. You sweet babies.
Oh, it's alligators.
They're the sweetest babies. This guy was kind of an asshole. On his cage it says, yes, I can talk, but I say cursey words. The sweetest babies, Doodle. was a sweet baby too. He kept coming closer to me. He got right behind me. I was like, "Hey, I wonder what happened to that chain." Hmm. Isn't that terrible when you look back? You get old and you look back and you're like, "What the fuck happened to that?" Wonder where that is. Oh, this is Tater. You pay like $7 for a half a freaking hot dog, and you put the hot dog on the fishing line on the stick, and you can feed the gators the hot dog. I think I've got a live where we were up there feeding the gators. That was when the baby was little. Well, there you go. You can kind of see them feeding them. Look, Craig's belly sticking out. He'd kill me if he knew that was on there. He'd be like, "Why are you showing the baby?" Kept calling me Freda. I don't even know a Frida. You see those sweet babies? I see a nice pair of boots. Arctic. The sweetest babies. The sweetest babies. They was having fun. That was when him was still little. Him was the sweetest baby. That's where I got to hold the sweet baby. Him was the sweetest baby. That's where we went on the airboat ride. On the airboat ride, it was his birthday, so he got to ride back yonder. That's when we went kayaking. This was at Casadega. This is the fairy garden that I was telling you guys about. The encampment where the psychics and everybody lives. Pictures of my mama. There's the lighthouse in Ponce Inlet. Yeah, it's quite nauseating when you're walking up there. There was dolphins out here in the inlet playing. It was really pretty. It's like all caged in, I guess, so you can't jump off the top of the lighthouse. I think one of the pictures is the baby. She was crying. She was not a fan of being that high. Good night, Fard. Thank you so much for being here. And we weren't on the Glades. We were on, he's asleep, so I can't even ask him. The Lake Jessup, I think's what it's called. There's another picture of my red hair. See, that shit was red. Shit was red. I might dye it back that color. What do y'all think?
I like that color.
I might dye it back that color. I don't know. There's another picture of it red. It was very red.
Yeah, I like that color.
My eyes look green in that picture. I have those eyes that change colors. They change from blue to green to like a weird color.
I have hazel eyes. So they kind of go with like what they look whatever color like I'm wearing.
Oh, that's cool. They change to what you're wearing?
Well, they don't change, but they kind of, I don't know. Some people go, oh, your eyes are blue. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're hazel, but this blue shirt, it kind of, you know.
Oh, this one, I love this one.
That's Doodle.
Not everyone's fairy tales are white as snow. Can't you push up single status? Huh? I don't know, Phil. Well, you are a mother of monsters, so wait. Is that Doodle? Doodlebug! Alright. There was the tour of my real Facebook. Wish I had her body and she had a feather in her crack. We'd both be tickled. What the hell, Doodle?
Just the feather, Doodle, not the whole chicken.
Did y'all miss me? Oh, damn, Kimber, don't answer me all at once.
Well, I've talked to you every day.
You can't push your way to be. Oh, yeah, I
But
know
I
you
have
can't. It
missed-
was like a fence.
But I have missed you being live.
Look here. Chris said we most certainly did. Well, thank you, sir. No, I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. It felt weird not being here. And then I tried to do Tuesday and I just didn't have it in me. Thank you guys. I missed you guys too. Which everybody, you know, all my peeps was checking in on me. Bookmarks on here. Do I have to pull up my app? Has Dawn not been going live, Chris? Oh, you're good, Miss Barbara. I haven't been around either. Do you want me to go back and pull up the pictures of you, Drifty? I didn't mean to make you feel left out. I'll pull some pictures of you up. I will pull some pictures of you up, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. You know, even if I'm taking a break, guys, I'm still checking my Discord. So if you ever need to talk, just reach out to me. She's not been live. I wonder if she's doing okay. I'll check in with her. You're good? Are you sure? Because I don't want to leave you out. I can always pull up some pictures of you. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. All right. I got some funnies I'm going to share with y'all.
Phil's doing a song. Sister Golden Hair.
It's a song?
Yes, a song.
Oh. No, I didn't hear about your accident, Phil. You had an accident? I'm sorry, honey. I hope you're okay. I still have PTSD, Phil. Anytime you say song, I think about the Priest song.
Oh, Lord.
All right, I have to share this with y'all.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was in jail. I'm buying an accordion from a super sketchy dude on Craigslist, so if I go missing, that's where you start. You can't slash all four because then his insurance might pay for it. So slash one tire, roll under, slash the spare, you're done. But remember, I've got like 2 people on my phone that'll kill someone. I'm gonna be late because my bank is being robbed and this asshole won't let me go. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? I'm sorry I'm late. I was in jail. I'm buying an accordion from a super sketchy dude on Craigslist. So if I go missing, that's where you.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Go ahead and keep talking about me behind my back, because honestly, I don't care. You know who else is back there? My butthole. Breathe it in. I hope you get pink eye. Go ahead and keep talking about me behind my back, because honestly, I don't care. You know who else is back there? My butthole. Breathe it in. I hope you get pink eye.
I had to share that one with y'all. I
Doodle
like
Today's
played
curse
that one
word
on
of the
her
day
live on
is
one of her lives over there, except it was a Muppet.
dishonest. I'll use it in a sentence.
I like that.
Today's curse word of the day is shit weasel, which
Shit
means
weasel.
a dishonest and untrustworthy person. I'll use it in a sentence. Don't trust that shit weasel. He's always up to something. Have you ever heard of the word shit weasel? If so, comment below and let me know in what context. I'd like to challenge you all to use the word shit weasel in a sentence below. Today's curse word of the day is shit weasel, which means
Today's curse word today is shit weasel. Okay, so it just said that the officers held service before his new had for a while. A civil suit headed her way. It's not a crime, but it's definitely a civil suit. Oh, wow. Thank you, Doodle. Did y'all like that? Today's curse word is shit weasel.
Boy, that goes along with, yeah.
We all know a shit weasel. We do.
Yeah? Should farts have lumps in them? No. Well, I've definitely shot myself then. Yeah? Should farts have lumps in them?
Kemba, should farts
Yes.
have lumps in them?
No, they should not.
Then
The
I've
fart-
shot myself.
And I've shot myself.
I told Craig that earlier and he looked at me and he went, "Are you serious?" I was like, "No, I'm not fucking serious. It was funny."
A woman attempted to cut off her boyfriend's ding-a-ling. She missed and cut his thigh. She
was charged with a misdemeanor. Definitely send up some love, prayers, and positive healing vibes for Phil, y'all. You guys are all rock stars. I hope you're on the mend, Phil. That's terrible to hear.
Sorry about waking you up the other day. I googled how to do a seance. I didn't expect it to work so well. So I'm sorry I bothered you about jury duty.
Have you guys seen this? So this girl, like, her mom got a letter for jury duty. And she calls the courthouse and she's like, "Do you guys have an interpreter?" And the lady's like, "An interpreter?" And she's like, "Yeah, an interpreter." And like she just fucks with this lady for like 10 minutes. And then she tells the lady, "Well, she's dead. So I thought maybe if you guys had like a medium or something."
Oh, that's great.
No fart should include Hershey's Kisses. Do what? What'd you say, Kemba?
I said, that's great. Do you have an interpreter?
I was dying. I watched it like 3 times, I swear. Did y'all see this? This Arizona rancher's dog found a missing kid.
Buford, the Anatolian Pyrenees.
Buford, come on.
Protects the Dutton Ranch, walking the perimeter nightly to keep wildlife out. But on Tuesday morning, there was someone else Buford protected.
I see Buford coming down the deal right there with a little blonde-haired boy with him.
That blonde-haired boy's parents reported him missing the night before. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office conducted a 16-hour search for the 2-year-old. It was Buford who found the toddler about 7 miles away from home.
The dog found the baby.
I bet Buford got a steak dinner.
Him did. I'm the sweetest baby. Yeah, broken ribs suck, Phil. Like, you can't even fart comfortably. And my boys believe that women didn't fart for many years. Oh, Lord. Barb. The boys will tell you I don't fart.
Pooping in my truck on a lifted throne, tailgate down in the danger zone. You're in rumbles, dropping heavy loads. Pooping in my truck, feeling that torque. Backfire blast from a chili fork. No tread, just skin marks left in the bed. Rolling coal from my diesel rear end. Pooping in my truck on a lifted throne, tailgate down in the danger zone. Cab light flickers as my engine groans.
I need that Ford truck to poop in. I do. I seriously do. You seen that? Isn't that cool? Yeah, dude. Pooping in my truck. Pooping in my truck on my raised stone. I figured I'd pull up some funnies. Miss Barbara enjoys the funnies. Well, y'all, I'm not going to keep you too terribly long. I just wanted to say hello, and I miss you guys, and I love you guys, and thank you everybody that reached out to me, and thank you everybody on my team that made sure that my sanity was in place for the last week. It's been a bit crazy, psychotic, all the things all at once. And I'm probably going to try to go and lay down and let you guys all get some rest. And tomorrow we will be back at it again. And tomorrow's Not Forgotten Friday, so I will have a case ready for tomorrow. And we will go over that case and get back to what we do and do the damn thing the right way. What do y'all think about that?
Sounds good to me.
So I appreciate everybody for being here this evening. Love you guys so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little while with us. To anyone in the community or that might be on replay crew or is lurking on the bushes, please do take the time to go and take a gander at the video I uploaded today. It is not for drama purposes, it's for awareness purposes, and I feel like everybody in this community does need to know. It's about 17 minutes long. You don't have to comment on it if you don't want to. You can comment if you want to. You can put whatever your opinion is on there, but I would appreciate it if you guys would go and take a look at that video, because apparently somebody has decided to call me a liar and distribute screenshots so you can see the entire conversation on that video and not just screenshots to be taken out of context. So, love you guys. Have a great night. Kimber?
Love you guys. Have a great night. Be good humans. Do the right thing. Y'all have a good night.
And y'all know, if you see something, say something. It takes a village to raise a child. We never give up. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.